Hello, hello, Biscuit, Nikki, Will. How are y'all doing tonight? Found 4 whole seconds. That's awesome. I missed pressing a button. There we go. I can't even find a 10th at the moment, so... if you could give me whatever you get, that'd be amazing. Holly, hello. How is everybody tonight? Yeah, this car's just lagging so much to put the power down. It's absolutely atrocious. I'm not getting the power down at all. I can't even get into 151's Holly. It's just every corner there's like this massive power lag.
Watch your speed. That's the end of the session. P2.
Green light, show them what you got.
This has been a struggle all week.
Low tire pressure.
It's very inconsistent. Yeah, Toth is using the KTM. Where the car's just not wanting to rotate the front end. I've tried various setups, and every single time it's the front end that doesn't want to rotate. So I'm feeling like I'm having to overslow to get it to turn. Like going through Leocop just feels terrible. Nothing about the Camaro wants to rotate on the track. That's Camaro issues in general. I am running a very slightly modified default aggressive right now, with the caster adjusted slightly so I get some more road feel. Yeah, Biscuit gets to race tonight. Exciting. And because the front's not wanting to rotate enough, I can't get on the throttle as quickly. Which leads to a slower corner exit. and lost time. Like, I should be getting out of Leo Cop at a 1 minute 12, not a minute 14. A 52.4 is not bad, but I know that that's like
Road temperatures are fine.
9th place at the moment. Like, that's what it needs to do. So I may be braking a little too late in some of them. But that was much better. We're 3.5, 4/10 up at the moment. But yeah, you can see how slow that was. Like, we got up to
Yellow flag in sector 1.
7/10 up, but by the time we exited Sunset and Clubhouse, we lost it. Now we're only 3/10 from our 5. There, it's just the car's not wanting to put the power down. It's better,
That time was
but we very well, if I can get Sector 2 worked out, we can very well get into the 51s. But even through there, I'm losing time, and I can't figure out why am I losing fractions of a second just through that little S. Hey, Squeezel.
the guy behind has just done a 153.49.
I was always surprised that was not a track limit. We were really close to it. We can brake a little later here. Too late. It's a little too late on the brakes for crocodiles. This will dip into the 51s, which is good, but we can be faster. Am I turning in too early for T1? Yeah. We gave too much power while the wheel was turned. Clubhouse, I'm losing time consistently. Didn't straighten the wheel out quick enough. Yeah, how's everybody else doing tonight? Oh, you can run wide there. Pretty standard. Camera settings. How are you doing tonight?
Time is quick.
Welcome on in.
Slow car ahead.
I don't think I actually adjusted the camera from the default settings. Jeez, 3/10 down just on Sector 1. Oh, I just find it easier not to look at them, Will. Trying to find the right view. It's so person dependent, honestly. That is not the line through the S's at all. You don't take that much curb. What view are you using? Are you using the this cockpit view or the one with the wheel? Because it's also going to depend how close you are to your monitor and the size of your monitor. Like, I'm on a 43-inch TV, I want to say. Why is the traction control not working? Or it is working, but it's keeping me from accelerating. Like, we're 5/10 down now. Just out of that one sector. Woo! Bye, little Alpine. There's the invalid. I'm like, how are we still a valid lap?
We've got some light damage on the front.
I hate when you dip. Anyone old enough to remember McDonald's Tax Day Hamburger Special? I feel like there may have been something. Race server is up. Alright, out of here, into the race server. That went up 10 minutes ago, apparently. Refresh the list. Refresh the list. It only says 9. Where's our race server? It's not up. It's not up. Like, you're trying to get everything ready for taxes to make me go with the... It took how much of your gross? Oh, I hate looking at that. GT4 Rookies Round 2. Well, it's the practice server's up. Race server's not up. It lies. Maybe becoming a one-income household would be tough, but may sway it. I do not envy that at all. Hey, I am actually 400th faster than my fastest lap. That's how much faster I've gotten in like 100 laps of practice. About to be in the streets selling Imperium on the corner. I mean, you can always OnlyFans your feet, Will. You don't have to show anything else. It can be just feet.
The guy behind has just done a 153 and 1-1.
I really 59 degrees of view. Or if we wanted to see, we can't even see out the side mirror.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
Yeah, well, you're like... And they say, like, when it rains it pours, but you're like in the middle of a tsunami or something.
Cold, be careful.
It is just going every way but yours at the moment, and that I feel bad for y'all. Hopefully that turns around if things start going your way. My car control has gone down 8 points since I hopped back into GT4s. Or my consistency has gone up. Silly. Getting a little slippy there, cold tires.
The guy behind has just done a 152.68.
Turn, car. There's gotta be something I can do. One setting, like my brake bounce or something, to adjust to give me just a little bit more rotation. Like, I just need a tiniest bit more.
Brake temperatures are okay.
way off.
Okay, Scott. Towards the track limits.
That was a highly unusual one. I hope by not letting you buy more models. Just saying, you got plenty to work on. And more important things going on right now. But at the same time, don't devoid yourself completely of any treats. Like, sometimes you do gotta spoil yourself a little bit. So don't take that completely away. They're saying the race server's up. Let's go see. RTG. Put out. What's a treat? You in chat. A treat for us streamers. It's hilarious. Because we can say something really nice to you and it gets you all worked up, and it just like breaks you a little bit. Kyalami, there we go. Oh my goodness, these passwords, they change. Have to do this without gloves. Make sure I get the right. There it is.
Green light.
Hey, I'll take my chroma positive affirmation and I'll put it in my dragon sword. It'll never forget it. Load. Current setup. We're 3 down, so 3. Let's see if that works for us. Plus commands. What? What did you I updated. I didn't look at the release.
It's clear.
Oh, Twitch chat HUD.
Got cold brakes all round. Air and track temps are decreasing. Air temperature's now 21. Track temp is now 22 Celsius.
Oh, we're on the green track, aren't we? Fast track. Okay. Make sure I configure it off screen. It's got a bot. 155. Nice. Better watch out. It's gonna start being faster than me here soon too. I'll have to do that after stream element. And figure out where to put it if I add it. Overlay's getting a little busy. Am I what the kids call easy? Oh, our car's heavier. That's what's going on. God, I just made that connection. I'm like, why can I not stop as late? Because I think we're at plus 18 kgs here or something. I forgot about the bop.
Me too.
Yeah, there already is a ton of stuff. That's what I'm like. It'd be nice to add it, but I don't know where I'm going to add it. It was, Holly, I just didn't make the connection as why I couldn't brake as late going into Crocodiles. I'm like, I know I was braking closer to the 100 board. And now I just remembered about the bop. Turn. That was ugly. Could've gone on throttle a little earlier there. Yeah, 52.7. I was close. I really like this track. It's been one of my favorites. Got a really good flow to it.
Your brake temperatures look good.
Works better when it shifts down to third for sunset though. Track limits.
I'll delete this lap. Track limits. The guy behind has just done a 153.6.
Track is mid, back to Laguna Seca. I am tired of Laguna Seca and its stupid sand. How are you doing, Wasted Mind? Hide chat HUD itself. Using always on top option at the bottom of the config to set to off. Yeah, I'll take a deeper look into it after stream. Am I shifting too early for this complex? Come on, car. That's gonna lose us all the time. It's not downshifting well tonight. He's ahead of us. That Biscuit. Let's go chase down Biscuit. That was early for Leo Cop. I'm just gonna keep flashing Biscuit with my headlights.
Sector 2 time is quick.
I got on the brakes and then I let off. I shouldn't have. Yes, give me that toe.
The lap time was at
Well done, mate. Nice to play.
152.60.
Slow car ahead.
All right. Clear right, right
Car
side.
on the right.
Ah!
Clear left.
What the-
Clear all round.
The car on the left threw me off more so than Biscuit did. I was not expecting somebody on the side of the track. I may be trailing out too long, is what's going on. I'm still losing a little rotational friction.
2 times, okay. Okay, Scott, we need to watch these track limits. Yellow flag.
On your right. Clear right.
The incident's clear. Green flag. Sector 1, yellow flag. Looks like P6 has gone off.
On your right.
Green flag, sector 1.
Clear right.
Trying to motivate us to work on the fire dragons this evening. Finish them by this weekend. Highlights, spirit bone, tombstones. You got this, Wasted Mind. Nothing a solid 12-15 hours won't get done. Resident braking is super annoying.
Sector 1 is quick.
Look, rotate.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
You don't try that hard. Mouse bait, hello. How are you? Ooh, that was close to track limits. Okay, can we get to an optimum track here, please? This fast is terrible. Home from work, so you're better now? Good, glad to hear it. Right at the end of that, you could hear the tires give out. Bad angle there.
Sector 3.
See, just absolutely terrible at Leo Cup. I don't know how others are making it
Sector 2
faster.
understood. Your quickest overall. Sector 3 is 2/10 off the pace. Yellow flag.
Getting replacement horses from Victoria. Actually, I had some mixing from
Green flag, you're
Kickstarter.
clear. Okay, Scott. You've used
Doing
half your fuel.
all horse soul auxilia after Acon. Nice.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Turned in too early. No, you're good. I'm messing myself up.
Sector 2 time is quick.
You got everything downloaded and installed for the liveries, right, Biscuit?
Sector 3 time's okay.
Try, but you think you goofed something up? Got 14 updated, nice. DX11 problems. We're all good now? Oh, good. What problem are you having, Biscuit? I know it's a silly question, but you put the unzipped folders and files in there, right? Yep, check that. Yes, I know, Jim. My left tire barely went off track. Avian, hello. How are you doing tonight? Big bump. Car does not like that curb. Not supposed to hit Cheetah.
10 minutes of fuel remaining. Sector 1 time is good.
Could've gone off throttle earlier. I keep doing that. I keep waiting too long. Sunset and Clubhouse.
Sector 2 time is okay.
Way off apex. I'm better than that. I don't feel like I'm braking later either, so I'm not sure what the deal is. You're 1K away from wasting your points. My tires are absolutely obliterated though.
Sector 3 is 0.8, off the pace.
Thank you, Nikki, for wasting those points. Big spender, right? I can also do that. For no points. No, just open back up. Go away. They'll put a warning into the chat, Biscuit, and I'll also say when I'm hopping over to the meeting. You think you're so cool, Strimmer. Super cool. Why can I not get... I mean, we're on a fast track. But shouldn't be making that big of a difference. Right? Squishing helmets. You can't have squished helmets. That's not safe. Brian. At Aston Martin. Got such straight line speed.
Low tire pressure, stay away
There's
from
a
curbs.
car facing the wrong direction.
The brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them. Yellow flag.
Yellow at T1.
Clear of the incident. Green flag.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Yes, Biscuit. So if you can see mine, then they're loaded. You may have moments where the game stutters and pauses for you when somebody joins. And what that is one of those DDS files is not loaded correctly, or they didn't upload it. and your game is having to create that file in the moment.
Your tyres are cold, watch out.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll shoot for a top 10 this season. These guys ahead are just too fast for me. I can't keep up with them.
P3.
They're putting down time 6/10 faster than me on a fast track. I can't even make it through T1 without losing timing. Come on. This has been my frustration all week as I push, and I see a thousandth of a gain.
Left side tyres are cold. Watch the track limits, please, Scott.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Laser thinks I should know this. Well, that's very important to know. What are you up to tonight, Avian?
Rethink, Freiburg, spinned it. Green flag in sector 1.
No.
Got some severe damage on the front.
Yellow flag.
That means we have to do an entire another 2 out laps. Oh. This is ridiculous. A 51.9 on a fast. No, it's optimum now. You get a few extra channel points. That's all it does.
Low tire pressure. Stay clear of the curbs.
There's a car approaching, watch your mirrors. Stay behind the white line. Blue flag. We need to get some heat into these brakes. P4.
Yeah, my car's just not turning. This is...
Track limits, keep it within the lines.
I'm trying not to get frustrated about it, but it's becoming a really big pain.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Now we have to restart, disconnect, wait for it to come back up. Yeah, and you can go ahead and hop in the briefing. And the free practice is back open, or the race server is back open. Oh, I don't know what these tires are saved for. It said 24, but we adjusted down to 21. Now we're back to a fast track. So game audio is currently muted for those that are not familiar. For the driver's briefing, to 15 drivers. Really, I'm doing this as a tire test, make sure pressures are good. Come on, tires, get up to pressure, please. Oh, that was really late for the gas. Quit. Come on, car. Rear end's kicking out on exit. Limits. Jesus. 52 something. Slight lift there. Son of a... What a joke.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Mixed feelings on it. Rice is going to be fine. I am frustrated with my lack of progress. Feel uneasy. Card is so different than Barcelona. I can't get it. Like, it's not rotating. I need it to rotate. Without me having to drop down to first gear and go like 3 miles an hour. It's also one of those I've hit a massive plateau, and it's frustrating to not have the progress you would like to see. I'm really happy for everybody around that is progressing, getting better. That's amazing. I'm really glad to see that. But, like, I'm frustrated at myself. Adobe has quit doing that. This will be even number plates first. So Biscuit, we have to wait for qualifying. We're qualifying on a fast track. I didn't even check tires. Oh no. I hope they're good. Oh, I hope they're good. Go down to 20 liters. I'll bring this. Let's just bring the fronts down. We'll do that to that one. No, I think we can stay at 21.3 here. I'm not going to adjust any other settings at this time. Just because I don't... It's a little too late to make adjustments to it. And me to be able to adjust to the adjustments. Excuse me. Oh boy. It's a busy track. We're at 25 drivers. But you got this, Biscuit. You just run like you have been in practice. Just try to set a good, valid lap. And worry about those clean laps. Let the race come to you. Okay. 2 odd plates out. Come on. Bump them back. They're a scale model size similar to GW models. I don't know if they've officially moved up to 32 mil or if they're still calling them 28 heroic. How do you signal that you're on a hot lap? You're as long as you don't have a blue flag, you're fine. Why are there a couple odd? There's 3 odd numbers out. Okay, they may have expressly told a couple drivers to go out, odd number drivers to go out during the evens in order to balance the amount of cars. But if you're on a hot lap and you're coming up to a blue flag, that blue flag needs to be moving out of the way. But if you're on a hot lap and a faster car's on a hot lap, excuse me, sorry, it's the faster car's job to get past you cleanly. Yeah, we'll just shoot for a top 10 this season. I really thought we'd be fighting for top 5s, but we had some new drivers hop in that were faster. Which is great. It's awesome. Great to see. But it also makes me feel like I've not progressed anywhere. Yeah, Holly, I know. Clean
minutes left.
Clean laps are the key here. We're just going to go ahead. We're going to hop into
Track
Q
temperature's
here.
increasing. It's now 26 Celsius.
I don't like being the first one out, but we'll take it tonight. We got about 4.5 minutes of sitting here. Out of the way, we're in the pit lane still. We've got 20 liters of fuel, we'll be fine. Excuse me. I am just dragging today. Gonna try to get out late. You can... So you'll be building your own gap to the cars behind you also, or in front of you. So if you're behind somebody you know that's faster, you don't really have to build a whole lot much of a gap. And the car behind you needs to be building one to allow them to have enough space to not kind of fight for positions during their hot lap. That's part of the reason I go out early. Sorry, it's ridiculous. Is to attempt to not have to worry about if I'm coming up to somebody slower in front of me in qualifying than where I am. Because it can be very tough to put in a good quali session if you're behind a slower driver. But at the same time, Biscuit, that's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to set your times validly. It's the car behind you's responsibility to set themselves up for success. That open. Stretch here. Maybe I need to start taking a nap after work before race night. Like a little 30-minute power nap. Mr. Miller sitting on pole at the moment. Wasted mind. Why do you keep trying to get me banned from this league? You worked out before? Oh, well. Hopefully your arms aren't going to be too tired. Oh, looks like Freund took pole. Wasted mind, this is a rookie series. Trying to... Miller is on front. 51-0. Aaron. Buddy. Give the rest of us a chance. That is, he probably did get banned. Such a goofy looking car. It's got like a big old dumb smile. Can you even see through the car? No, it's like entire rear window is blocked out. Ten seconds. Oh, I'm not sure if that car's going to come across the line in time. That one is...
Okay, He's got 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. If he takes it, it's
Low
clear.
tire pressure, stay away
Got
from curbs.
9 minutes to set a lap. Incident in sector 2, yellow flag. Brakes are cold, be careful. Yellow flag. Green flag.
Tires are still low. Alright, and on to our flyer. This is going to be for our
D15.
banker lap. Mainly because we're still getting tires up to pressure here. Hey Varl, welcome on in. Thank you for that resub. Hope you're doing good tonight. A little squirrely on that exit.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Short shift up. A little slow getting out of Leo Cop. It's a pretty good banker. 52.4, that's a pretty good banker. Let's see if we can do better. Now that our tires are up to pressure.
got 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
That was early into Leo Cop. See if we can get some on the downhill, down to the mine shaft.
Your brake temps are good.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Nope. That was real bad through crocodiles.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
A little bit faster here. Be enough to take me up to P5 though.
Well done, mate. The fastest step so far.
But I know there's some cars in my quali block that are also fast. Welcome back, Will. It's gonna be a new PB. It's gonna take me up to third. I'm not going to get up to Calvello and Aaron's time though. Would have to find
Off your fuel.
6/10, and this Merc is not going to go that much faster.
That's 2
At least not
minutes
in my
left.
hands. Oh, it's... I don't know if I'm on the left or the right for start. Tire pressures look good. I am not going to find any time here. We're just going to take this into the pits. I know that is a personal best for me. Or if I do find time, it's not going to move me up any spots.
Green flag in sector 1. Look out for the pit speed limit.
We laid it all out there. That is as fast as we can get. That's 51.88. Ruzhik. is going to be my competition at the moment. Oh, we have some pit starts, that's right. I'm like, why is Roderick's not out there? And as always, y'all know y'all can head over to Trackalicious to get the live commentary. They are up and running. But always love to have y'all here too. As you know, I do focus on the race during these 20-minute sessions. But feel free to hang out, watch, or chat amongst yourselves. I'll glance over as I can. There's a couple spots where I can briefly look at chat. But I'm not going to spend too much focus on it. If I could get my neck to pop here. P4. Oh, badness. Ah, where did you come from? 2/10 faster? Absolutely flying. Grabbing power rolled bosses. Nikki's just a little addicted. This is going to put me on the outside for T1, I think. Oh, that's not a good starting spot. So I'm glad you're having fun. That's the important part, you're having fun. Biscuit, was that a 56.5 for you? 56.6? That's awesome! It's a great quality time.
That's the end of the session, P4.
I'm not shaking, you're shaking. I'm a little bit, yeah. I didn't expect myself to throw it up there on P4. I was expecting like 8-9.
P4.
Current setup, fuel, 35, right? Tools.
The track temp is 27. The air temp is 23 Celsius.
2.5. And we're doing, let's say a 1. No. Thank you, Nikki, for giving out that gifted sub. What did I say? Let's say a 53, 28. So yeah, we're going 35 here. Fresh tires. Pressure should be good here. We went up 1 degree from quali, and the tires look good at quali. So I think we're good. Oh, welcome on in. Wait. I heard a sound, but I turned my alerts off. OBS, stop. Why are you maximizing to that screen? That's so weird. There was another alert that played there, it sounded like. Weird. That's an after stream thing. Hey, Eric, thanks. This is gonna be tough. There's some very competent fast drivers up here. I'm gonna try to hold top 5. Ruzhik is just a little faster than me on, like, race pace. I think he's gonna get me. I think I can hold top 5. But there could be a collision up front. Podium's not out of the bag, but I'm looking at top 5.
30 seconds.
I really hope my setup's good. Nikki Nitro. Bonusk is just absolutely flying again. Monday race, Live in Madness, GT4 Mondays, GT3 Thursdays. We did some practice.
Low tire pressure. Stay clear of the curbs.
We've been practicing for the last hour and a half, really. Yeah, it's fine. Glad to hear it. I'm glad they don't have collision on during the formation lap. But how funny would it be to be able to turn it on randomly and not tell people and watch them just crash into each other on formation? Never figure out the killer suspension stuff from last practice. I talked with one of the faster Merc drivers, and I switched to using the default aggressive instead of one of the page setups. And it's better. Or are you talking about the GT3? Because GT3, no, I didn't. I've moved on from there.
Follow car number 128 in the right column.
Alright, you get up there quick. Oh, when I went inside someone else's car, Silky Smith, it was their setup. It was just set up for the curbs. Mine was set up for avoiding the curbs. I've got 3 up to temperature. There's the 4th up to pressure. Oh, I really hope we're not running high pressure on this. Oh, I really hope that's not high. Come on, front right.
Green light. Give it all you can.
A little slow on the start. Just gotta avoid the contact.
Car on the left.
Car left.
Clear on the
Clear
left.
left. On your left. Clear left. Left
Car on the
side.
left.
Hold your line.
Yellow flag.
Hold your line.
You want to move over?
Hold your line.
Green flag.
Hold your line. Still there. Hold your
Clear on
line.
the left.
Clear left.
Okay, Scott. Decent start. We can build something from here.
That was a turn in on me. I couldn't go anywhere. Like, it's lap 1. Chill, dude. There's plenty of time.
On your left.
Car on the left.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there.
Sector 1 is now right.
I'm going let off here.
There. Clear left.
Ooh, somebody's flying up on the inside.
Roger line.
Clear on the right.
Clear right.
I don't know why people are making the moves lap 1.
P5.
Said somebody wreck out back there.
Yellow flag. Green flag, all clear.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Sector 1 is clear. Okay, Scott. Run out of track limits. Keep between the lines.
Ooh, some wrecking back behind us.
Miller is now leading.
Oh, they're going 3 wide to barbecue? Okay, no. Okay, tire pressures have come down.
The gap ahead is now 4 seconds.
It's an early shift.
Stay on it. Keep digging. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
I'm really just trying to pull away from music.
Fastest lap of the race, man. Good job.
Fastest lap of the race currently at a 51.7. What? How did I do a 51.7 with race fuel? They're getting feisty up there too. We're closing in slowly. If Aaron can pull ahead, he can take that fastest lap of the race back. As long as those 3 are battling, there's a chance to come back into this. looks like Calvello's pulling away. So that's a pretty much done and dusted first place for him. Oh, we got Slippy on the exit of Ingwe.
Falling
Okay,
behind
Scott,
the car in front in
matching
second
race
space.
pace.
We're matching pace up front. They're getting 3 wide, going 2 wide down into T1.
The gap in front is now 1.3 seconds.
We're keeping up here. That's the goal. Like, even if I don't get ahead of any of them, keeping pace is the goal because this sets the grid for race 2.
Green flag, sector 3.
Now it looks like Umbanesk is leading, Calvella's fallen to 3rd.
So you fastest lap for Miller.
Oh.
81.56. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector.
Yeah.
You're a 10th off the pace in sector
Aaron
2.
took
Sector
my
3 is
fastest
0.36
lap.
off the pace.
We're slowly inching up to Rujic.
Focus on the exits. Go faster. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Okay, Scott. That's enough
Network
distance.
errors
You're
on
doing good.
Power World or stream? Don't you take down my internet while I'm racing. Are you playing Power World at the same time? Because that was doing it to me the other night. If I was in a stream and on Power World, the bandwidth just like got eaten up.
The gap in front is now 0.42.
Ah, that was a short late shift.
Sector 3 is now clear.
He's going to get a drive-through. He keeps going off track there.
Yellow flag, stay sharp. Okay, Scott, you've got half your fuel left. Green flag, you're clear.
He's gone off track 3 times through the S's.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
I overslowed there. I came in at a weird angle.
New fastest lap for Miller, 151.112. The gap in front is now
Falling behind the
0.6.
car in front in sector
51.12. Yeah, I can't catch it. That McLaren is absolutely flying.
Come on, pass him already.
I need him to make just a little mistake.
10 minutes of fuel remaining. Okay, Scott, don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. 5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. That was 152.46.
Made a
The stewards warned us for
bad angle of approach there.
white lines.
I need him to make the mistakes, not me.
The gap in front is now 0.8.
You got a better exit out of Ingwe than I did. Pull away
Car in
slightly
front
here.
in sector 3.
here.
Okay, Scott, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Oh no. Calvello disconnected. His ping wasn't even high, that was weird. Luckily he went off track, that could have been really bad.
To go in 2 minutes.
That was a weird ping issue. Or he had a server stutter.
Sector 3. Sector 3 is clear. We think that Freiburg has been it.
Final lap. So unless Ruzhik makes a mistake here, we're going to keep P4. Calvello's 2-3 seconds behind. That was a ping issue in which he kind of like soft disconnected, but didn't actually disconnect from the server. And it gets really weird, like the car's solid but not solid. Let me by. Nah, there's not a movement to cheat at this point. That was good racing from Ruzhik.
The leader has finished the race. Alright, race is over.
That's the end of the
Good job,
race.
mate.
Never
Never mind.
mind.
Bring it back to the pits.
That was a good result. I would have been happy with the P5. I mean, we were, let's see, 1-6, 7-1, about 8 seconds off of Aaron. That's not too bad. Not too bad. And now we have to wait for everybody to finish. So Ruzhik and I can have a battle for another 20 minutes. Had Calvello not made the mistake that I like said, that's a P5. That's not a bad result when Miller, Umbanesk, and Calvello are all significantly faster than me. was able to keep up with Ruzhik. I had a new personal best in there. How do you do, Biscuit? It says 19th. Alright, so we'll need to go ahead and quit here in a second. Looks like I've... Okay, session's ended. I was waiting for the session to end before I quit. Now what we'll have to do, we'll have to wait for the server to reopen and join it. 22nd. Okay, there must maybe a couple people that dropped ahead of you, but that's not bad. Did you have at least have a couple battles up there? Nerves got good around people but stayed calm. That's the key, is staying calm. We're just waiting for the server to come up. Who was playing Pal World and racing? Nikki was playing Pal World. I'm racing. Luckily, didn't have anything happen to me. Yeah, we're just waiting for that server to come up now. You had to reload the stream once also? Was it a network connection, the error 2000? You had a minor touch but feel like it wasn't you. Make note of it, and after stream, after the second rate biscuit, we can look at it together too. Just waiting for the server to go up. Taking a moment here. Was a 181 or 818? 818? I think that's POTS? Nikki jokes that the person who disconnected is racing playing Power World, yeah. We're just waiting for the server to reset now. That's the open practice, that's rookies practice. So your starting grid for race 2 is going to depend on where you finished race 1. So if you finished 22nd, you'll start 22nd. If it was 19th like I thought I saw, it'll be 19th. I'm going to be back up into 4th, sweating. GT3, so we should only have 8. There's 10. Okay, so you'll need to refresh the list biscuit, and there you're looking for this 5-minute free practice, 20-minute race. You'll join this server. It'll be the same password. Track's a little warmer, so we'll need to take the tires down a couple clicks. Yeah, it's a fun game. I've been enjoying it, Varl, but I don't think it has the longevity for me. did Miller took that, didn't he? His P1? So in his guild stole all his ore too. Ah. Right, yeah, again, Biscuit, make sure you refresh your list and hop in the server. Got a couple minutes to join it. Catching up on Final Fantasy, like 350 quests behind. Oh, you got a ways to go. There you are. Excellent. I believe we only had 25 drivers, so we should be... Wait, 26? Track's down to 21. Well, I'm not going to do anything with the settings. I don't remember where tires were. That touch between Ruzhik and I was so light. 0.1 second damage. Which, like, we had very clean racing besides that. And I feel a little bad. They're probably going to get a penalty. One of us is for negligible contact. But that's the rules. You know?
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, that lap 1 going into... through Sunset is where we touched. He just moved in online. It's... I agree with you, Varl, it should not be. But the rules of the server, or the league, are lap 1 contact is a pit start for the next week. It's an exceptionally and it's such a minor one, they might let it go. This could be a circumstance where they say, hey, that was so minor, it didn't mess with anybody, there was no negative, so it might, and there was so little damage, it might just be a, okay, that's fine. But if it was a larger contact, it definitely would, whoever caused the incident, it's the one that receives the penalty. So we can go back and we can look at it after the race. I think Ruzhik slid inwards, not expecting me to be there. I didn't have any room to go. I'm pretty sure I was like as far in as I could go without being in the grass. But it's like if somebody grazed your arm walking by you. It was so light. It could be one the stewards could reach out and be like, hey, do you think this deserved a penalty? I'll probably be like, no. It wasn't race ending. It didn't affect anything in the long run. So we'll see what happens.
That's the end of the session. P8.
A couple people just trying to get tires, temps. We will see what the race temp is. Hey, noob. Yeah, Wasted Mind wasn't even here for it, was he? All this talk about Rubbin's race, and I think, again, was not here for the Rubbin. Like, you ask for this content, and you don't even stick around for it, Wasted Mind? What is this? Typical viewers, gosh. How are you doing tonight, noob? Guild Wars 2 legendaries don't grind themselves. Maybe if you're Rubbin, they would. Really good reason you quit Guild Wars 2. I played a little bit, I never got very far. It's not a bad game, but it's not my type of game. Channeling your inner number 3. You were talking about getting banned back to Eve. That's 10 times worse. It is. Biscuit, don't get banned from this league. That's going to reflect poorly on me because I invited you into it.
20 minutes. V4.
Alright, let's load our setup here. Looks like temperature went up 1 degree, so we're going to drop pressures 1 click all around. We are fueled for 35. Fuel was perfect.
33. The air temp is 25 Celsius.
I mean, we could throw in, I think we had, yeah, no, because the fuel light came on, the low fuel light came on, like the final lap. I think that's when you have 2 laps left. We had plenty of fuel here. Oh, your Guild Wars friends left for another game? You forgot which? Obviously it's not a good game then if you forgot which one. Wait, just a couple minutes here. Then we'll get started. Can I see the grid here? Let's see. Alright, cool. Biscuit starting in 23rd. Alright. Let's see. Calvello is probably going to get by me again. I was faster than Music. Freund wasn't keeping up. Like, I think Music and Freund got into a battle, and that's what really helped me build that gap. It was like a 6-second gap almost at the end. If that can happen again, that'd be fantastic. Oh, Mason was struggling. Mason should be up here too. He has put in the laps. I know he doesn't have as much experience racing side by side in this league. I love this track. It is such a good track. It can also be super frustrating. But when you nail a lap here, it is awesome. I still hate Bathurst. They will never get me to like Bathurst. As much as they try. It's not happening. Alright. 30 seconds, and you can hit drive. Do just one last check on fuel, 35.
20 seconds.
Tires are good. Fresh tires, come on, drive. Teres! Oh, that Camaro just like bore down on me lap 1, turn 1. Hopefully I can get a better launch and that not be a problem.
Low tire pressure. Stay clear of the curbs.
Come on, tires, start getting up to pressure, please. Front brakes are fine.
to
double
follow
fire.
car number 27, the right lane.
Come on, rears. You're almost there. You're almost there. Come on. Y'all can do it. There we go. Okay. Stop dragging now.
Green light, green light, green light.
Car left.
That was a heck of a launch from Usyk.
Car on the
Hold
left.
your line. Still there. Hold your line.
Clear on the left.
Still there.
Car on the left.
Hold your line.
Clear on the left.
Hold your line.
Car on the
Clear
left.
left.
Clear on the left.
Car left.
Car on the left.
Still there.
Clear on the left.
Hold your line. Clear left.
Where did Usyk go?
Well done, Scott. Good start.
Just fell away. Again, touched lap 1 on the left. Oh man, Yan's up to 7th. That's gonna be a tough to hold back.
Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear.
Alright, so Sunset Race 1. Going into Barbecue Race 2, lap 1 for both. Those are the two that need to be reviewed. Somebody got a drive-through. Wonder if they're out of position at the start. Freund, get up there. I need you to battle Jan. Aaron might have a move here. Freund is not your friend. No, but Freund, if they can get into a battle with Jan, Roderick's behind. Could have held him up. But now I have to build a gap myself, and that's tougher. Calvello passed Aaron.
Okay, Scott, the next car is Miller.
Oh, just playing because Freund is friend. Oh yeah. You'd think I'd remember that. As Aaron and Calvello almost come together through T1. See if we can insert ourselves into this battle. Just gonna give Aaron a little flash of the headlights. Remind him I'm here.
You're reeling. Miller, the gap is now 0.46. Okay, Scott, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Maybe Devin had the pace to get up to Yan.
P5.
Make a move. Calvello thought about making a move on Ruzik there. The issue is that McLaren is fast on the straights. They are, and that's letting Ibanez can just walk away with P1. I really could use them to have a little side-by-side action, bump and bang, get offline. Ruzik is putting up a very good defense, holding that inside line. Making it very tough for Calvello to make him. Ah, I couldn't.
Clear left.
Son of a.
Okay, Scott, you picked up some minor aero damage.
I can't do anything. There's so many cars. Oh my god. Just.
Incident clear.
Car on the
Clear
right.
right.
Clear on the right.
And like I was braking for it, he just slid back into track. The rear spun out.
The car in front of us is now Lopez.
Back off of that. I see you, Biscuit.
Car on the right.
Right side. Still there.
Clear on the right.
Clear right.
P20.
Go for my. Wow, Lizzie! There's no point in rejoining. Because I'm at 2 minutes of repairs. I'm 2 laps down. It's just... One second.
We're
Scott,
halfway
10
through.
minutes
Keep
to
it
go.
up.
That's 10 minutes left. You're halfway home. Got plenty of fuel.
I'm going to finish the race, but that was a P5 in the bag. Or even a P4, because Calvello spun. That second one they just braked way, way, way too late. Because I was stopping at like 120 meters, which is about the edge of the Mercedes. They just right into the back of me. Now I'm just a back marker too.
Low tire pressure. Stay away from curbs.
Car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Incident clear. Green flag. Sector 1 is green. Blue flag. Let's get some heat into these brakes. You're last.
Get off line
Some cars
here.
approaching.
Come on,
Car left.
go.
Clear left.
Blue flag. Very little fuel left. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
I did not brake soon.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I'm not sure how Calvello bounced back onto track. Under full brakes, should have hit that wall and been stuck on the left. I think that was a
Box this lap. Please, Scott.
let go of the brakes.
Cold tires all around.
He did hit the wall, but yeah, he definitely rolled back onto track.
23rd place. You've used half your fuel.
Yeah, you can't brake at the 100 board in the Merc. I'm at half fuel, and that was trailing out and I couldn't do it. Ruzik was also stopping at like 120. Even if these tires warmed up, it's not going to do it. Yeah, I definitely saw him try to make the move. Which I understand we're racing. I'm expected. I didn't expect him to lose rear and traction though. And that's what did it, is he lost his rear. I don't think he was touched. I think he like just caught the curb and lost it. So that Porsche has such a short wheelbase.
So the fastest lap for Miller, 151.17. UK Scots, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
It's annoying, it's like I could unlap myself. I'm going faster than both of them. But they're having a battle and I don't want to interfere with the battle either. Like, I'm very much having to let off a little bit here.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
It looks like Fisher has gone off. Sector 3 is green.
Like, if it was just Freund, yeah, I would definitely battle.
Tire temperatures look good.
But he's trying to catch up to Melanson, and I'm not going to interfere with that.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Yellow flag.
Faster car approaching. Watch out.
The incident's clear. Green flag.
Yeah, they're just the water bites with sauce on them.
Freiburg in front is pitting.
Just giving Mike here a little something to think about.
There's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Carrying too much speed into the first half of the S's. Hey Lizzie, it's alright. I tried braking at the 100 board after you were doing it. I'm like, I can't brake that late. I've been braking at 120 all week. It was just kind of cascading from what happened earlier when I got caught out by a spin. Like, I got myself into that because I didn't avoid an incident, but there was also a car probably where it shouldn't have been. I did see you're driving the Merc now. How are you liking the Merc? Because you were in the BMW last time, weren't you?
Watch out.
Left side. Clear left.
you run out of fuel? Or you just spin?
Faster cars approaching. Watch out.
They must have just spin coming out of barbecue. The Merc is definitely a very different car than what you're been used to driving. Just giving our friend here a little bit of a battle right at the end of the race. Make a little look there. Just because he's fallen 2 seconds behind.
Sector 1 is green.
The leader has finished the race.
Oh no!
On your left.
Car on the left.
Hold your line.
I'm going back out. I'm on the inside there.
Car left. Clear left.
22nd. That could have been a fourth.
Right.
20 seconds less.
Good
Okay,
job.
we're
Did
done.
the best you could. Take it easy indeed, lab.
That could have been a fourth. Did Calvello drop? No, Calvello got to 14th. I think I spun him back around and he was able to get going quicker. 2 laps down. Oof. That second race was... Yeah, he's the one that spun. He did not return to garage, neither did I. I ended up in a position where how close I was to the wall, I had to reverse a little bit onto track to get going again. And there was just... I had to wait for a clearing. There was no safe time to do it for like 15 cars. Alright, so we can go save here. Go save these replays. Save this. Alright, let's take a look at race 1 as OBS again opens up on the wrong screen. Race 1. It happens, Biscuit. It happens. Where's my mouse? Okay. I want this camera. Alright, we're good up through barbecue. Plenty of room given. I get the better run down here. Okay, first pushing me towards the edge. Right, now let's slow this down. Half speed. Oh yeah, I'm on the curb. Yeah, no, that's gonna be a penalty. Like 22nd, Biscuit. That's a slam dunk penalty. He closed the door on that. It was a nothing contact, but it was still contact. That was an easily avoidable one. That should not have happened, unfortunately. Oh, you got 19th or 20th? Awesome, Biscuit. Good job. Alright, what lap was this? It was this lap. Alright. Other way. No, not faster. 90. Arrow. 128. Wrong camera. Yeah. Let's slow this down here. Let's see what happened. You can set it up to save by itself, but I like to always go back and save the replay, just to be sure. So this is up to Liu Cup, and it's fine, and just the rear end lets out. The rear end lets out. At this point should be on the brakes. There's no brakes. So the Porsche doesn't have traction control, and if you get on throttle too quickly with the rear end like that, yeah, there's no brakes applied. Oh. Not until across the track. That wasn't me. No, that was the car that I ended up hitting. And had brakes been applied, because they're at 30 kph. That's an easy stop. At this point, the brakes should have been applied. Would have hit the walls, even here, hitting, because you can see they're still full throttle, and I've lost it. And that should have been into the brake. That's just a let off throttle. They tried to save it, but not your best quality work, Mason. Yeah, it was. If we hop back to me, so I see, right? Let's get into my car view here. This one. Back it up just a little bit more. Alright, at this point, alright, so we're coming up to Liu Cup. I see Mason, thank you for the prime sub. 2 seconds off practice? Oh, the pressure got you. That'll do it. Yeah, it looks like there was contact with Aaron. There was not. We checked the other view and he was well clear. It was a throttle application. I'm guessing the wheel was turned when he got on full throttle and that just caused the rear to snap. Where in the Merc I can run TC2 and that doesn't really ever happen. So at this point, I turned my HUD off. I can see the spin, and I'm like, okay, that should be full. That should be braking. That's not an issue, and that's why I'm getting back under throttle. Oh, you can turn up your traction control. I forgot. I thought y'all were at only TC0. That's the P cups. So at this point, I'm expecting he's fully under brakes, going to be able to correct that out of the way. And we're talking, there's almost no reaction time at this. I'm on the brakes. I start steering. Oh, other way. I start steering to right to avoid, and it's just, there's nothing I could do. And it's unfortunate because then, as we hit, he goes up, spins more, catches my rear. We can reverse that. You can see where he comes back around, or kind of like just jumps over the car. And as it grabs, he bumps into my rear, and because I'm on the grass, there's nothing I can do, and I'm immediately on the brakes. I'm not in a good spot. But I'm off the racing line coming down mineshaft at least. But yeah, that happened. And then the one with Lizzie, that was an unfortunate one. I had the pace. I had the overspeed for getting ahead. I'm clear. I move over onto my line because you can see where I'm pointing, right? This car moves to the left to cover the inside. I'm like, okay, I'll go outside. I'm on my line. Let me get the overhead. I think I have plenty of space here. I've not driven around Lizzie in a while. We do have a different pace, so we don't run across each other on track frequently. So I hit. Oh, you got off into the grass too. So you can see here at 125, I'm on brakes, and Lizzie doesn't start until the 100, and it's at that point it's just unavoidable. It's just coming into the corner so much faster that couldn't couldn't move out of the way in time. Yeah, it was just that was a tough one. Lizzie, I'm not sure if you're still in here. What I would do in those situations is I would try to get on the inside line. That way you're not. I don't like to brake right behind somebody in general if I can avoid it, unless I'm up to speed with them. It's just get offline with them in case they do brake earlier or later. You have that chance to react. But yeah, that was an unfortunate incident there. Biscuit, do you remember what yours was to look at? You had a better starts today, but maybe couldn't get in a groove in the first race. I got behind Ruzik, and we were just vibing, and just kind of right. I think most of that race I was within a second right behind him. Race 1 with 818, mid to late. Alright, let's find. Hey, quality P19, that's pretty good. What do you think, about halfway through the race? Lanson's behind you at that point. I'm trying to see one where you are. Okay, so Lanson's coming through the grid. Behind you now. Your car looks great, by the way. That Anaheim electronics looks sharp on that Camaro. Do you remember what turn it was? I feel like you mentioned this earlier and I forgot. Oh, okay. Right there. We found it. Alright, so we're going to rewind this. And let's see what happens from a different perspective. What are we going into? T1? Yeah, T1. So let's back it up a little bit. Come down the straight here. 200, 150. Okay, you're starting like 130. So, which should have slowed you down enough. You're on the outside. And that's just I think. You got spooked a little. Yeah, You could have stayed off the line. He could have stayed further in, blew the brakes. I got you. It's that's a I think that's a racing incident. Were you not under full braking? Even when you start? Like, even the start of your braking, it doesn't go up to 100%. Your throttle... Oh, I missed it. Bye, mouse bait. Been soft on the brakes, then hard past 100. Oh, I always start heavy and then trail out. But I don't know how the Camaro does it. Like that corner, by hitting the brakes harder, I've been able to dart into it quicker. But coming up here to Liu Cup should be heavy braking. It's not showing you at full brake pressure. Is this just a Camaro thing? Or is it a replay thing? I want to see what happens. Yeah, or Devin's using a lot more brake than you are. There might be something there you can do with your brakes. I'm pretty sure you calibrated them, but it wouldn't hurt to run through it again, make sure it's calibrated. For sure. Yeah, no, we did well race 1. We had an opportunity race 2. Unfortunately, circumstances were against us, and we lost out. But we are going to be back on Thursday. We've got our GT3 reverse grid, this time at Watkins Glen, I believe. I have put in 0 practice, so that's what I'm doing the next 2 nights. You hit the curb at Cheetah once you pooped your pants. Okay, race to 11 minutes. I need a lap. I don't have a timer, I don't think. Do I? I do. About... Oh, that's me. Hold on, wrong car. Wrong car. Where are you? Oh, into T1, nice. You got him. You caught him looking. Forced him off that line. Nicely done, Biscuit. That's what you have to do. Those early races, once you're getting used to everybody or on track, that's what you got to do. You spun your first lap at quali also. I don't know where my quali pace came from. I threw down that time. Like, it was out of nowhere. Because it was nothing in practice ever showed up like that. And then just bam. So, but yeah. we are wrapping up for the night. Thank you everybody for coming and hanging out, even through the frustration. I appreciate it. Overall, I am happy with the evening. It was a little rough, but we did the right thing. We went back out, we finished it up. This will unfortunately be probably my drop week. This was a chance to pick up some really big points with a 5th, 4th finish, or a 5th, 5th, but is what it is, unfortunately. Again, back on Thursday for the GT3 reverse grid. Other than that, we'll be back next Monday. I believe we are at Monza. So again, thank you all for coming and hanging out tonight. Very much appreciate the follows, the subs. Love it all. Thank you so much. And until next time, y'all take it easy. Bye.